The Daniel J Morrell was in trouble, and after it went down, Dennis would be the only one from the ship still alive. He just didn't know it yet.
So I figured, well, if it's going to get that rough, I better get up. I reached overhead to turn on my bunk light, and it wouldn't come on. Right then and there, I guess my heart quickened a little bit. I knew something had to be wrong. Well, I jumped out of bed, and I reached overhead, and I found a life jacket to put on. Only had undershorts and life jacket on at this point.
Surprisingly, his lack of clothing would later be an important factor in his survival.
As I opened my door, Al Wimmy was coming out of his door, and he said, "Oh my God, oh my God." And I said, "What is it, Al? What's going on?" As I looked towards the stern, I couldn't see the stern. It took 8 minutes from the time the general alarm sounded until I wound up in the water. The main deck was starting to tear. You could see sparks, you could hear it ripping, real slow like a piece of paper. The noise was just unbelievable. And then the two sections separated. Somehow, the stern section came abreast of the bow section. And from where I was sitting on the bow section, I could look straight into the cargo hold. It was an oh shit moment. It was just so surreal. Am I really seeing this happen to me? What's going to happen? Is that going to come over us and wipe us all off the raft and kill us? Is it going to ram into us? I had no idea. When it got close enough, I just closed my eyes, held on the steel bar I was sitting on, and just waited for it to come over us. There's nothing I could do. But that's not what happened.
The stern of the Morrell would disappear into the night, still powered by its engines, and travel for another 90 minutes before sinking. Dennis and 3 other crewmen were left behind.
I think we were hit by a large wave, and everybody was thrown overboard. By the time I got to the raft, there were 2 other fellas on it, and they helped boost me aboard, and then another fella came aboard. We helped boost him aboard. We went through the waves all night.
The conditions were unbearable.
And that 65-mile-an-hour wind would hit you at 33 degrees. The first thing you would hear is everybody gasping for air. Me, all I did out there was pray, and I prayed to die.